Hello everyone and welcome to the initial setup of the KingSong N14 electric scooter. And there has been a long period of time since I have did my last electric scooter review, because usually the electric scooters that are on the market are no longer very interesting, because all the models are kind of the same model, or a clone or a copy of another model. They do not bring anything new to the market, and they all are priced in the same category. So what KingSong did with this scooter, theoretically, we are going to see actually practically in the full review of this scooter, they did something like take all the good things that are on electric scooter, all the features, put them together in one single scooter, but sell it at a very affordable price, give it high performance and give it very good build quality. And all of that with a lot of features that you get only on some scooters, and some scooters. So bring all of that into one single scooter. But today we are not going to fully review it. We are just going to unpack it, install it, see if it works, put it on charge, and then prepare it actually for the full review, when we are going to see much more about this scooter and how it works, and if it's actually any good or if it's up to the hype that it promises to be. Now we are going to unpack it. This is very simple. You get this in a big cardboard box with a lot of foam. You just take it out of the box, and now we have to take some foam out, and my assistant here and my other assistant there are going to help me.
And the other assistant is our cat.
What's the name of our cat?
Bokatan.
Okay.
Is from a movie.
What movie?
It is called Star Wars.
Mandalorian.
Yes.
Alright. And still have this, and that's most of the unpacking and unboxing. So the scooter is already on the kickstand. Most of the scooter is pre-assembled. There is still one thing to do, very important, is to actually put all of this together. So the handlebar is not connected to the stem here, and you get some wires dangling around, but you also get here a bag with some extra screws and a hex key. So the hex key with the screws are going to fix the handlebar to the stem, and we need to connect the plugs. The plugs are very simple to connect. One is red, one is blue. Yes. You connect red to red, blue to blue. But we also have something here very interesting, which I'm going to explain you. So the scooter is sold in the European market, and when you get this, to be fully European legal, it comes limited to 25 kilometers per hour, because that's the law. But if you live in a corner of Europe which doesn't care about the speed, or you simply run this on your private road and you do not care about the laws, or you want to be caught by the police and the scooter taken by it and get a big fine, you can actually unlock the scooter very easy. And for that you have here a plug, this red plug, which comes by default connected like that. Let me zoom in. So this is the plug, the red one. So it comes connected by default, and when you disconnect it, this is going to remove the speed limit. So connected for 25 kilometers per hour, and when it's disconnected, the scooter is going to do up to something like 40 kilometers per hour, so a lot more speed and a lot more performance. So it's up to you. So to install the handlebar now, it's very easy. But as easy as it is, it might be counterintuitive. You might watch this cable and you might thought that this should go straight, but it's actually cross, something like this. So the cable should go, this one goes this way and this one goes this way. And now the screws are going to fit, and because we are talking about the KingSong company, the KingSong company always wanted to bring you high quality products, so they are studying everything. And this doesn't hold in 2 screws, 4 screws, no, they are using actually 6 screws to be sure that this doesn't go off from this. But now first we have to connect these plugs. So come here, my assistant, help me to connect them. Blue to blue. They have a catch there. They have a small plastic pin that should match here a small indent so you do not mess them around. Very important to do that. So blue to blue and red to red.
Just like this.
Use the force. The force is with you, my young Padawan. Very good. And now the red one.
What a good joke. But here is an interesting thing. The blue cable has more pins
Then the red one.
than the red
Yes.
one. But why?
The blue plug has went to the dentist. The red one didn't want to go to the dentist, or didn't brush the teeth and has lost some of its teeth.
But how?
I'm not going to connect this because I want more speed.
Okay.
All right, and now we are going to push the wiring inside here gently and inside here, and this goes like this, and we are going to rotate it until the holes match so we can put the screws. So come on, assistant, help me with the screws.
Just like this.
Put one here. Also very important when you are doing this step, this is made out of an alloy, it's not steel, so when you are putting the screws in, you need to be sure that they go in easily. If they do not match the thread and they go in hard, you are actually cross-threading them and you are going to destroy the thread. So if it goes in, it's okay. If it doesn't, you are doing something wrong. So all the 6 screws should go in very easy. Also, I'm going to show you a tip. Stop. Don't put the screws, the first screw in at maximum. Just leave it untightened, something like this, to have a play, and do that for all the other 6 screws. That will help you to guide the screws in, and when all the 6 screws are in but not fully in, it's going to ease the job because you are going to be able to actually insert them and thread them, and when all 6 are in, after that you are going to tighten them up at the maximum.
Just like this.
Okay, now go to the other and the other and the other. Continue your job with them.
Let's do a magic.
And the magic is now done. We have all the screws in and also the screws that are underneath. And now we need to tighten them up correctly. Don't overdo it. Just be sure that they are tightened up, but not over tightened. Otherwise, you risk of damaging the threads.
And now let's do another magic again.
And now all the screws are tightened up properly, and you can actually use the catch here. You have this hook here that goes in the mud guard, and now you can use this as a handlebar to carry the scooter with you.
But if you want to put it back, just press and then
It unlocks.
and then you can put it like this.
And now we can peel this off, and let's see if it powers on. So you have here the power button.
Press it
For 2 seconds.
for 2 seconds.
And this still has another protection plastic over it, which I'm going to remove a few seconds later.
And here is
Yes, you have a tab to remove it. So from this button here you can change the work modes, you can turn on or off the light, and so on. And you can also change the information that is displayed on the screen, such as an odometer, such as the voltage. So everything is only operated but by one single button here.
And if you want to remove this one, just drag this one.
Okay. Thank you.
But just do not scratch the
Screen.
screen.
So that was it for now. All I have to do is to put this on full charge and then take it out for a ride to actually see how this performs. So be sure to follow my next uploads where you are going to see this in action and you are going to see my full review. Until then, see you and bye bye.
Bye bye.